defensive lineman here for the Saints defense. Carr's pass is quickly thrown and completed to Cooper. It's up around the 15-yard line.
Yeah, interesting lineup for Dennis Allen, a defensive coordinator for the Saints. He's only got 3 defensive linemen in the game, 3 linebackers and 5 DBs. So seeing some different looks out of this unit that he even mentioned that he was trying to simplify and make these guys play fast. So far, they're playing very fast.
Former Raider head coach who drafted Derek Carr here in New Orleans last year, his first year as Saints defensive coordinator. On 3rd and 7, what a throw to Jalen Richard. He was backpedaling and Carr got rid of it to get the first down.
Well, this is an area where Derek Carr really needed to improve. Under pressure last year, he struggled. But you got an empty backfield. You know where you want to get this ball again. Just like Drew Brees on the other side. You got to be accurate in the face of pressure. And look at him dime this ball to Jalen Richard for the first down.
The rookie from Southern Mississippi had to go down and make that catch. Good fingertip grab there to keep the drive alive. Carr looks the other way. Open over the middle of the field is Cooper running. And Cooper brought down inside the Saints' 45-yard line.
Now, not a lot of young quarterbacks are good at doing what Derek Carr just did. This play was supposed to go to the right side. Watch his helmet. Reading over here, good defense by the Saints. And come all the way back to probably his 4th receiver, which is Amari Cooper on that dig, that in-breaking route, and a huge gain for the Oakland Raiders offense.
A pickup of 35 looked a little like Drew Brees, and Carr would be the first to tell you he's studied Brees in some of his approaches to throwing off a defense. DeAndre Washington, the rookie from Texas Tech, in a running back. He gets the football and hit hard, knocked back at the 41-yard line. Let's get another game break and head to Los Angeles at Carissa Thompson.
Chris, Green Bay at Jacksonville. Last year, Aaron Rodgers had 1 rushing touchdown. Guess what? He already has 1 in the 2016 season. Packers up 7-0. Chris, Grande, and Jen.
Thanks, Carissa. Great expectations for that Packer team, just like there are for the Raiders.
You know, you mentioned the similarities between Drew Brees and Derek Carr. I talked to their ex-coordinator here at the Raiders, Greg Olson, who also worked with Drew Brees in college, and he said these two are the most accurate throwers that he's ever worked with. So you're seeing the similarities on display today.
Carr, deep drop. Wide open. Oh, and what a reach and grab by Cooper. Almost overthrown, but he hangs on and gets down to the 5 of New Orleans.
Well, we talked about how explosive this offense can be, and again, another good job by Derek Carr sorting out what's going on defense. But this is just an amazing catch by Amari Cooper. Look how far he runs on this route. It's an over route, throws his hands up, and he sees him, and just a great acrobatic catch. Good delivery. You got an athlete that can do this. You're going to pick up some big yardage as an offense. They're down in the red zone now.
6'1" Ronde needed all of that. First and goal for the Raiders after a gain of 34. Murray has it. Latavius Murray bouncing into the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders.
Watch your center right here. Just a draw. Rodney Hudson, one of the most underrated blockers in the NFL. Completely washes Nick Fairley out of that play, and then just leave it to your big back to run right over the linebacker in for the touchdown.
6-yard touchdown run after Amari Cooper. 2 big gainers of 35 and 34 yards, and then Murray takes it in. Sebastian Janikowski, his extra point is good. And the Raiders, with the running game after the passing game set it up, have a 10-3 lead in New Orleans. On the Raiders sideline, medical staff checking out guard Gabe Jackson and Joe Fitt Talking to the coach on the field, and James Laurinaitis, one of the new additions, about that last drive. The Raiders went 91 yards, and Carr was perfect in that drive, 4 out of 4 for 81 yards.
We were talking about how lackadaisical, even kind of methodical that first possession was. They corrected themselves on that 91-yard touchdown drive there. Well done by that Raiders offense.
This one goes into the end zone, down by Marcus Murphy. 25-yard line is where Drew Brees and the Saint offense will start from after Latavius Murray has given the Raiders the lead on the road. Rodney Barber, Chris Myers here in New Orleans. Nice to have you watching. And for Bruce Irvin, the new contract from Seattle to the Raiders. Already a big play, causing a fumble that set up an early field goal. Brees on first down. Mark Ingram knocked out.
You know, he played strong side linebacker when he was up in Seattle. Really kind of the same position under Ken Norton's defense here. But I think the one difference that we'll see is him rushing the quarterback a lot more. They put him in space in Seattle. And while he could do that, I believe, man, he's a rusher. Let him rush the quarterback. We've already seen 1 sack on the day.
It's not quite a Seattle defense, but it seems like Ken Norton, the coordinator, going in that style. They worked there as an assistant. Obviously, Malcolm Smith and Urban came from that system. Second and 7 for Brees. The quick pass. Snead has it. Works up near the first down at the 35. They may spot him a little short.
We haven't yet mentioned Michael Thomas, the rookie out of Ohio State, wide receiver, and we know how comfortable Drew Brees is with Snead. We saw it last year. We know how comfortable he is with Brandon Cooks. I want to see the rookie get involved. We have yet to catch a pass, yet to have a target. We know he's available. He's got huge hands. He's an interesting story.
And it's odd not to have the Saints and no Marcus Colston, a long-time receiver of Drew Brees and a great connection. Boone comes in at fullback with Hightower. Hightower gets the first down. Tim Hightower, a guy who's been out of the game for 3 years with knee injuries, has worked his way back, and Sean Payton said, hey, I see him and Mark Ingram as equal runners and receivers in our backfield. So the Saints get the first down, and at the end of the opening quarter, here in New Orleans, the kickoff of the 2016 season, the Raiders lead 10-3, but the Saints are on the move. We're glad you're watching, wherever you're watching, the NFL on Fox. Kickoff weekend of the NFL after field goals, a Murray touchdown. We start the second quarter with Drew Brees of the Saints trailing by 7. Tim Hightower running tough and gets up across the 40-yard line.
Tim Hightower is still a great story, Chris. You mentioned he was out for those 3 years after some injuries and really just interest, lack of interest. And I'm always intrigued by players who sit out that long and then come back and have the type of year that he had last year, spelling Mark Ingram when he was hurt. He's big, he runs downhill, and the Saints absolutely love him.
So he steps out for a moment. Cadet steps in, and he's in the slot as a receiver for Brees. On 2nd and 5. Sideline throw. Right on target to Willie Snead. And he's spinning his way out of the 10-yard line.
These are the type of plays you expect. Willie Snead just out here running a go route, in and out, gets Sean Smith to commit, and I have seen Drew Brees make that throw so many times. This is just a great catch, good run after the reception. If you're asking who Willie Snead is, people pay attention because he is on fire today.
Signed as a free agent by the Browns, cut, went to Carolina's practice squad, cut, the Saints brought him back, and he is a fixture now for Drew Brees after a gain of 49. Mark Ingram in at running back. Brees' throw is on target to Cooks. Trying to work his way. He was out of bounds around the 5.
We're seeing some tempo out of this Saints offense now, and this is what you expect from them. You know they like to throw the football probably about 60% of the time. You get Brandon Cooks in space, on Urban, and it's really not fair. I know how good Bruce Urban is as an athlete, but Brandon Cooks is a special guy in space.
Second down goal just inside the 5.
Check. Mike 50, Mike 50. Ready.
Drew Brees floats one for the end zone. Cadet, hands, no! Feet out!
Well, I gotta tell you, this is close. It's a little, really, nothing to this. Now he's out.
Great second foot, that right foot.
Great placement on the play, but Cadet is not a receiver. And you would see some of the veteran guys in this league get that foot down, drag it, and make the completion.
Third and goal. Brees hesitates, completes. He can't get in. Cooks trying to worm his way underneath, and Malcolm Smith kept him out of the end zone.
Good red zone defense by the Raiders.
No.
And it looks like
Fourth and goal.
Brees is looking at the sideline, telling Sean Payton, we are going for this.
What did Sean Payton tell us after Friday's practice? We're going to be aggressive on fourth down.
They have to be, Chris. There's no question that this team is underachieved in the eyes of their head coach. We're going to see what they got here on fourth down.
From the 3-yard line, Mark Ingram, the running back. Get a little closer.
Coach, the defense number 91.
Now, Drew Brees is, what did they tell us yesterday, Bruce Urban, that he's a master manipulator, Drew Brees. The hard counts, the shifts, you know, some of the antics at the line of scrimmage, and he got him right there to jump. Get about a yard and a half, though, Chris. And the Raiders are going to call timeout here and get themselves organized.
Jack Del Rio, who was drafted by the Saints, 11-year NFL playing career in the 3rd round. He has family still in the area, come with honors.